Hello, my name is Chinedu Mabeke. I'm the product manager for Pencco by GemsPay. In this video, I'll be showing you how to sign up on our platform, upload your schedules, and make remittances. Come right in.
This is the platform for which you can use to do your remittances, pencco.ng. The top right here, you can see the URL, pencco.ng. So the first thing you want to do is to click on Get Started. And it brings you to this interface where you are expected to register. So down here, you have employer registration. You click on employer registration. It brings this next page where you are supposed to fill in employer details. All right? The employer details include the employer code, employer name, email, contact number, office address. And then on the right hand side here, you have the column where you insert your admin details. So whoever is going to be the administrator for this platform is expected to do that from here. Enter the name, email, phone number, password, and you click on register, right? However, for the purpose of this demo, I would assume that we have registered, and then I will go straight in to log on to the platform. Okay, so this is the platform where you are expected to do your upload. Now, for the sake of this demo, you can see we have 5 users already. For user statistics, we have 184 schedules, 22 payments, and 101 pending payments. As a new user, you will have just 1 here and then 0 across board. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is click on the contribution menu. Click on create new schedule, and it brings you to this interface. Now, at this interface, there are quite a number of buttons that you will be needing. First of all, you need to download a schedule template. So downloading this template will give you a guide to what to upload and how to arrange your data. I'll show you a sample of what the template looks like. So on the Excel sheet here, you have different columns representing different data sets. On the first column here, you have the PFA codes. The PFA codes represent the different PFAs with different numbers. You can get your PFA codes from the platform as well. I'll show you that. The next column is the employer code, which is constant throughout your schedule because it's the same employer that is actually making the payments. Then you have the RSA number. The RSA number is the individual PIN number for the employees. You also have the total amount of money, that is the total amount that you're paying each employee. Then we have the employee name, employee number, which is the staff number. If you don't have the staff number handy or available, you can enter a serial number from 1 to the last person. Then you have also the employee contribution, employer contribution. Then of course, the additional voluntary contribution for employer and employee. Here, if it's not available or it's not applicable to you, you can insert 0. Then the last 2 columns is for the year and the month of contribution. This is a sample schedule, but it's important that you download this template in order to have it handy for you to upload. All right, so I'll minimize this and go straight to upload my schedule. Click on schedule, select the schedule, and then upload. You see this has changed to schedule CSV imported, right? And then, like I said, this is where you can get the different PFA codes. If you have issues with PFA codes, you can get all of them here. I'll close this for now. All right, so clicking on this will enable you choose the period for which you are making remittance. So 1st of June to 30th of June for this particular schedule. You select this to indicate that you are uploading in arrears. Okay, and then you upload the schedule. You can see here it's showing schedule was successfully uploaded, and then we have all the details on our schedule not represented here. So the next thing we need to do is to save and validate. Now, validating your schedule is to ensure that there are no mistakes and all information that you have put on the Excel sheet is actually correct. So I click and validate. All right, so it has been drafted. I can now click on action, click on view. So I can see that I have some errors here because they are all, some of them are in red. So what I'll need to do is to validate, update and validate RSA. All right, so it has been validated. All the mistakes have been corrected. And then I can go ahead and submit my schedule. All right, the schedule has been successfully uploaded. What is pending now is approval. As you can see, I click on this, click on view. All right, this is now pending. We now have a summary of the payments that I want to make, 300 and 100 for Stanbic IBTC and Trust Fund. I click on authorize. Authorizing brings to the last portion of the schedule steps. Clicking on action. I come to bulk action because I want to pay the two schedules at the same time, which is the essence of the platform. Click on make payment, and it brings me to this interface, which is the last portion. There are two ways to make payments. Either I'm making payments through Octopus by GemsPay, or I'm making payments via Collect by GemsPay. For Octopus, it means that your bank account has already been integrated with our platform, and so clicking on this button will do a direct debit of 400,000 naira on your bank account and do a credit to the different PFAs. For Collect, it means you do not have your bank account integrated, but a virtual account or a dedicated account for this transaction will be generated, where you can make transfers from any bank account at all. So for the purpose of this demo, Collect is usually a wider choice, so I'll demonstrate this for you. I'll select Collect, confirm, and then I proceed. I click on Start Payment. All right, it's generating the dedicated virtual account for this transaction. Okay, so at this point, I select which bank I want to generate virtual account for. Select Wema Bank. And then that's your dedicated virtual account number from Wema Bank. At this point, you have actually come to the end of your upload of schedule. The next thing that you will need to do as an organization is to transfer exactly 400,000 naira into this Pencco account. As soon as transfers are received in this account, our system will recognize the payment, synchronize it, and all the schedules will be distributed to the different PFAs. In this case, we have Trust Fund and Stanbic. So the schedules will be sent to Stanbic, the other one will be sent to Trust Fund, as well as the funds. 300,000 will be sent to Stanbic and 100,000 will be sent to Trust Fund. So once that has been done and PFAs have received their payments, you can actually now go to the platform to generate your receipt. This is a simple demo on how you can just upload your schedule and make payments instantly. Please note that this account number is valid for 30 days. So you have up to 30 days to make these payments. If after 30 days you're not able to make payments, this number expires and you will be required to initiate the process afresh to get a new virtual account or dedicated account for that transaction. This account, like I said, also is one-off. You cannot use this for any other transaction but for this.
Thank you very much for your time on the demo. For more details and inquiries, please call the numbers or send an email to the email on your screen. Thank you.